The battle lines have officially been drawn. This is the battlefield in which the Smackdown Live superstars will do battle here tonight. This is the Smackdown Live exclusive pay-per-view, Battleground. We are here in Hartford, Connecticut, guys, and what a night this is going to be. Earlier tonight, during the kickoff show, General Manager Shakeman has announced that the WWE Championship match between Byron and Jinder Mahal will actually be kicking off the show. So let's get right into it, guys. This is huge news. What a way to kick off the show with the main event itself of Battleground. The WWE Champion Jinder Mahal will be taking on Bobby Roode. This has been Bobby Roode's journey for over 20 years to get to that title right there on your screen, the WWE Championship. Will his 20-year wrestling career culminate here tonight, where he faces the unstoppable modern-day Maharaja, Jinder Mahal, for the WWE Championship? This all started back when Bobby Roode won a triple threat match, becoming number one contender for the WWE title. The Colossus. Jinder Mahal hit the Colossus. Is it over? New champion. 1, 2, 3. Jinder Mahal is the WWE champion. The glorious DDT. This could be it. Cover 1, 2, 3. Bobby Roode is going to Battleground.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Championship.
I mean, guys, to say that we're kicking off the Battleground pay-per-view with a bang is a complete understatement. Guys, this is the main event of freaking Battleground, and we're kicking it off with the main event itself, the WWE Championship. This match is going to be huge, or dare I say glorious, because here comes the glorious challenger, Bobby Roode. Bobby Roode has been waiting for this moment for a very, very long time. I mean, his 20-year odyssey to reach this moment has been a tough one. Going for the indies for years, finally making it to WWE to NXT, becoming NXT's champion, joining the Smackdown Live roster, now finally getting a shot at the WWE Championship. It can't get any bigger than this for the glorious Bobby Roode. And tonight is finally time for him to possibly, his whole 20-year career can culminate at this very moment, and it will kick off the Battleground pay-per-view. That's right, it could be very, very glorious indeed if Bobby Roode can walk out of here tonight to kick off Battleground as your brand new WWE champion. I mean, what a great call by the general manager, Shane McMahon, to make this match first. He felt as though it would be an explosive way to start off Battleground, but nobody expected the actual main event to kick off the pay-per-view itself. Especially, this is a big pay-per-view, guy, because this is the last pay-per-view before the biggest event of the year, SummerSlam. I guess SmackDown wants to start things off with a bang before we head to SummerSlam, because right now,
ladies and gentlemen, your WWE champion, the modern day Maharaja, Jinder Mahal!
Right now, here comes the modern day Maharaja, the supposedly unstoppable WWE champion, the reigning WWE champion, the modern day Maharaja, Jinder Mahal. This man has held this belt all the way back at Backlash, where there was a tournament to crown the WWE champion. Jinder Mahal was able to beat Shinsuke Nakamura in the finals to hold that title right there. Then at Money in the Bank, he successfully defended it against Shinsuke Nakamura all by himself without the help of the Singh Brothers. It's been proven Jinder Mahal doesn't need the help of the Singh, but this time he accompanies him to a person that he has yet to face here on SmackDown Live. This is the glorious Bobby Roode. For the past couple weeks, Jinder Mahal and Bobby Roode are going back at it through different means. I mean, for weeks it was Bobby Roode wasn't even on TV. That's because he was filming his documentary, A Glorious Journey, but obviously that was cut short because Bobby Roode had other plans for Jinder Mahal, as he revealed to the world this past week on SmackDown Live that Jinder Mahal is actually not only of Indian descent, but also of Canadian descent as well. Trying to bring shame to him as well as to his people in India. Jinder Mahal said during the kickoff show that he would not stand for that. And tonight he's going to make an example out of the glorious one here tonight. But I don't think Jinder Mahal was actually prepared for this because, guys, we're kicking off the Battleground pay-per-view with the WWE Championship match. Because Jinder Mahal was actually entering the building right before the Battleground pay-per-view started. So I don't even think he was aware of that. So it's all about, guys, the most prestigious title here in this company, the WWE Championship.
Introducing the challenger from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 235 pounds, Bobby Roode. Introducing the champion from Punjab, India, weighing in at 238 pounds, he is the WWE Champion, Jinder Mahal.
Pro over 50 years, that WWE title has been a part of this company. And here tonight, it will be defended in this battleground between these two men. The glorious one, Roode, looks to culminate his career by winning that very title. Jinder Mahal looks to continue his legacy as the greatest WWE champion of all time. Something's going to give here. And tonight we're kicking off Battleground with the main event itself. Roode, Jinder Mahal for the WWE Championship right here, right now. And right now, Roode is in control of the opening part of this matchup. I mean, it's going to be probably a ground and dirty match, guys. Again, Jinder Mahal has been dealing with Nakamura, who is a fierce striker. Now he's dealing with Roode, one of the best technical wrestlers that we have here, all-around wrestlers. Here on Smackdown Live, but Jinder Mahal, he had to answer with that DDT. Like Roode's going for a back suplex. Jinder Mahal is in a reverse and a clothesline. Again, Jinder Mahal has been preparing for this match. Roode, now that he knows he was his opponent for weeks now. Again, Roode humiliated Jinder Mahal this past week on Smackdown Live by saying that he is of Canadian descent, just like Roode. And Jinder Mahal always took offense to that. He is railing right now on Roode. I mean, again, this is championship's advantage, so if I was Roode, I'll be careful what Jinder Mahal is doing. The only way he can win this WWE title is via pinfall submission. And Jinder Mahal, for some reason, gets disqualified or counted out. He still retains the WWE Championship. But Roode is very much aware of that. So he hopefully gets this match back under control. I know the Singh brothers are currently at ringside, so who knows what's going to be happening if those two get involved somehow. It'll just obviously be the advantage to the WWE Champion, Jinder Mahal. Right now, it's all Roode in control. First cover of the night. 1, 2, and no, not even at 2 counts. So it looks like Roode has to do a little bit more work. Jinder Mahal, I mean, the wherewithal of him knowing that Roode's coming right from behind. They reverse that very quickly. Again, guys, this is for the WWE Championship. If you are just now tuning in, yes, you are not crazy. The WWE Championship match is kicking off the Battleground pay-per-view. And Roode is back in control with a neck breaker. And now Roode looks to slow down Jinder Mahal. I mean, great move. I mean, in terms of power, I think you have to give it to Jinder Mahal. He is way more bigger than Roode. Even though Roode has great physique, don't get me wrong, just Jinder Mahal physique is just something else. And obviously he would have the control. But for right now, Jinder Mahal is back in control of this matchup. Roode's going to have to think of something. And I mean fast. We're going to get back in control of this matchup. Hopefully walk out of here tonight to start with Battleground's WWE Champion. Right now, Jinder Mahal is really in on Roode. Just slamming his head on that turnbuckle. I mean, luckily for Roode, Jinder Mahal to get disqualified by that, because again, if Jinder Mahal wins or loses via disqualification or count out, he still retains the title. But Roode right now currently thinking what he has to do. Singh brothers, you saw he stepped away. I mean, if I was Jinder Mahal's Singh brothers, I would probably attack Roode and make sure Jinder Mahal would have kept that title. It looked like Jinder Mahal wants to prove that he can beat Roode all on his own, which is why the Singh brothers stepped away from right there. And now Roode. It is the first time these two have faced each other. Yes, this is glorious indeed. Right now for Roode, as he's currently taking control of this matchup. And now it looks like Jinder Mahal has Roode right where he wants him. And now currently, oh man, slamming his head face first on that announce table. And now he's doing it again. Now Roode looks like he's trying to fight back. If I was Roode, I'll be wary of right now of that he is currently outside of the ring. And it seemed like the referee noticed that too. He decided to restart the count, as it looked like the Singh brother was one of them. Sunil Singh, I believe, was about to interfere and attack Roode. So great call by the referee right there to restart the count and give the challenger Roode an opportunity to make sure he does not get screwed over in this matchup. This is a very important matchup indeed. And this is for the WWE Championship. Right now, at count of 6, Roode. Good call by Roode right there. Throwing him right in the ring at the count of 6. Gave him enough time to wear down Jinder Mahal. So now he has the advantage as he's back inside the ring of a huge clothesline by Bobby Roode. And now can he capitalize? And another big clothesline to the back. I mean, that's what you have to do to stop Jinder Mahal. And a clothesline by Jinder Mahal. Again, this is going to be a just straight up fight between these two men due to the fact how big they are in terms of their physique inside. Jinder Mahal with the cover. One. And a kick out by Bobby Roode. I mean, you hear the crowd themselves. They do not want to see Jinder Mahal win this match. They want a new champion. They've been, for months now, they've been dealing with the amount of rivalry. Can Bobby Roode be their newest champion? And no, man, double knees straight to the gut by Jinder Mahal. Now Bobby Roode, he's coming back. Like he's going for a close. Like, oh man, did you see that? Did you guys see that? Bobby Roode slipped right into the second rope. I think Bobby Roode's hurt. He really hit his throat on that second turnbuckle. And Jinder Mahal, it looks like he's about to capitalize with the Kaloss. The Kaloss by Jinder Mahal. 1, 2, and 3. Just like that, Jinder Mahal retains the WWE Championship to kick things off at Battleground. I mean, you have to give it to Bobby Roode. He gave it his all in this match, but I think what messed up that, I mean, goes to show that this one screw up can change everything. You can bring to that replay. Hopefully, someone in the back has a replay for that where he slipped to the Jinder Mahal. And right there, well, right, he's double knees. But the replay allows it. No, it won't show, just a Kaloss. But what the replay is not showing you right now is that he slipped and hit his throat right on that second row. They would give Jinder Mahal that victory and retains the WWE Championship.
WWE Champion, Jinder Mahal.
I mean, Jinder Mahal must be very proud of that. He gets to go home early, and now he still retains the WWE Championship to kick off Battleground, guys. I don't think this is the ending that people wanted. I mean, congrats to Jinder Mahal to retain the WWE Championship. What a way to kick off the Battleground pay-per-view, guys, with our main event. Jinder Mahal retains. And there you see The Miz right there. He is currently preparing for his match later on tonight, where he will have to defend his Intercontinental Championship, where he faces Shinsuke Nakamura. That is later on tonight, guys, here at Battleground. And guys, if you're enjoying Battleground so far, this is the point where I tell you guys, if you want to support the channel by any means, there's a way to do it right now. Right now, there's a join button on my YouTube channel. You can become a member of my channel with just $4.99 a month. You get exclusive access to badges and comments and during the live chat that you can use. So you get this special badge. If you can join a member right now, get that blue badge. You start off. Over time, your badge will change to either silver, red, black, brown. It doesn't matter, guys. And all these unique badges you can get right here. Also, custom emojis you can use right now. You see the Battleground logo, the American flag, that 10 count to be used during later the last man standing match. Huge last man standing match between Samoa Joe and Akira Towaza. Could use the WWE Championship badge right now during the Bobby Roode and Jinder Mahal match. If you're not already a member, there's $4.99 a month to become a member of my channel to support my universe mode. But now we're going to be switching gears here to our next matchup here at the final Smackdown Live pay-per-view before SummerSlam.
Introducing first, from Richmond, Virginia, Mickie James.
Mickie James is preparing for her tag team match as she teams with her best friend, Alexa Bliss, to take on the best friend duo of the Boss and Hug Connection, Sasha Banks and Bayley. I mean, the reason why we came about in this matchup is that a couple weeks ago, Mickie James finally made her SmackDown Live debut and was successful against her win against Sasha Banks in her first match here on SmackDown Live. and it was thanks to the help of Alexa Bliss. Since then, Alexa Bliss, Mickie James been on a team, and they have been very successful together as a team. Sasha Banks, on the other hand, after failing to capture the SmackDown Women's title at Battleground, side team for her old pal Bayley, they formed the Boss and Hug connection. And here comes the woman who has pretty much earned the greatest success.
And her partner from Columbus, Ohio, Alexa Bliss.
Wow, JoJo, this is our first pay-per-view together. You're already cutting me off as well. Great. As I was saying, Alexa Bliss has pretty much resurfaced here on SmackDown Live thanks to this partnership with Mickie James. She's been featured a lot more on SmackDown Live pretty much every single week, and now for her first time here, she is featured on a pay-per-view Battleground. She's with her friend Mickie James to take on the Boss Hug Connection. So to say that Mickie James has not been the best asset to Alexa Bliss is a complete understatement right now. And here comes one half of the Boss and Hug connection.
And their opponents, first, from Boston, Massachusetts, Sasha
Sasha
Banks.
Banks looks to even the odds here with the team of Bliss and James. They've been trading wins back and forth in single action. Now it all concludes tonight here at Battleground as Sasha Banks teams with her partner Bayley in tag team action. The women's tag team division has been on fire as of late, and these two teams have been on the forefront. I mean, so it begs the question with rumors circulating that could be possibly titles introduced for the women here, a set of tag team titles quite possibly in the near future. You best believe that Sasha Banks is going to be part of that conversation along with her friend Bayley. And it seems like Alexa Bliss and Mickie James has no problem being part of that conversation as well. They might one day want a shot at these future titles that are yet to be announced. But right now the focus is here tonight at Battleground, and here comes the hugger of the Boss and Hug connection. This is Bayley.
Her partner from San Jose, California, Bayley.
Bayley has been loving the fact he's been teaming up with her longtime friend Sasha Banks. And with this now, again, opportunity has arrived because this is also Bayley's very first pay-per-view. She has yet to be featured on SmackDown pay-per-view up until now. So again, this team up between Sasha Banks and Bayley has done wonders for her as well. This is the first time we're on pay-per-view. Bayley, Alexa Bliss, and Mickie James can showcase what they can do on a grand stage like this. And this is the time to do it because this is the final pay-per-view before Battleground. So if you want to leave your best impression to the WWE Universe, especially our GM, Shane McMahon, you want to earn your opportunity here on SmackDown Live because the superstars check out brought in new superstars. So it's best to retain your spot here on the SmackDown Live roster because opportunities are scarce here. But right now, guys, tag team action. The Boss and Hug connection. We taking on the team of Bliss and James, Mickie James, and Sasha Banks. We starting things off in this tag team match. As I was saying before, guys, there have been rumors circulating around about a set of tag team titles for the women's division that might be coming up eventually. Hopefully I can get some more details on that, but you best believe a team like the Boss and Hug connection and possibly Bliss and James want to be involved with that. Come on, referee, I know you saw that. Alexa Bliss just literally, this is the teamwork that Mickie James and Alexa Bliss has no problem doing, taking the cheap way out. Alexa Bliss is using those ropes to her advantage. That was ridiculous. Right now we're currently at the count of 2 again. Regular rules apply during this tag team match as Mickie James just face planted Sasha Banks straight to the ground. Throwing her back in. I mean, thanks to a little help with Alexa Bliss sending her out there in the first place. That was ridiculous. And now, right in the get-go, we have Mickie James, Sasha Banks in control of this matchup. It's very precarious submission hold right now. Mickie James has it, but Sasha Banks is able to break out of it. Remember back in the day, and former NXT superstar Emma used to use that move. We'll call it the Emma lock, but we obviously know that's not what it is anymore. And Alexa Bliss Again, Alexa Bliss is taking advantage of this opportunity now that she's still teaming up with Mickie James. This women's tag team division has started on SmackDown Live. They want to be on the forefront on it. At least I think, because this past week on SmackDown Live, during backstage segments, it was very clear that Alexa Bliss and Mickie James also want a shot at the SmackDown tag title. Maybe they just want all the gold as a SmackDown tag team titles. No, I meant to say the SmackDown women's title, because they said they don't care who wins between Asuka and Charlotte Flair will be taking place later on tonight for the SmackDown women's title. They want a shot at that title eventually too. Maybe they just want all the gold they could get possible. Like, who knows? But right now, guys, it is Bayley's turn to get some in-ring action here. And it's the first time Bayley's been on pay-per-view since this brand split. So it makes the best of her opportunity. I mean, what a win it would be for Bayley's first pay-per-view since becoming a member of the SmackDown Live roster. That would be huge for her. Sasha Banks has felt this pay-per-view feeling before, even though she has lost on both occasions involving the SmackDown Women's Championship. She has no problem helping out her friend Bayley and doing this together. Succeeding together. That is what friendship is all about between these two. As for Bliss and James, I can't really tell if they're friends or they just have a common goal, just to outshine the rest of the SmackDown Women's division. And, oh man, what a clothesline by Alexa Bliss. And just like that, the team of Bliss and James are in control of this matchup right now. Irish by Alexa Bliss and a clothesline straight from the corner. Again, the person who's benefited most of this relationship between Bliss and James is Alexa Bliss herself. Because look where she's currently at right now. She's on pay-per-view for the first time. And so teaming up, I mean, sometimes best to, if you need something done, sometimes having a partner is the best way of doing it. Right now, Alexa Bliss is using that to her advantage right now, but Bayley's coming back. What could Bayley be thinking here? I mean, it was a smart move by her, dragging her away from Mickie James so she can't get the tag, and now Irish whipping her to her corner. Here comes Sasha Banks. Here's a little bit of teamwork from the Boston Hug Connection. Double elbow drop. Stereo. Love the chemistry between these two. Right now, Sasha Banks has control. Alexa Bliss. Oh, Alexa Bliss with the rolling cradle. This should be it. And Bayley breaks up the count before he even gets to the count of one. Luckily for Bayley, Sasha Banks is near her side of the ring so she can easily break up that pin. But now Sasha Banks is swinging that breaker. And now Sasha Banks and the Boston Hug Connection are in control of this tag team matchup here. And here comes the boss. Sasha Banks looking to go for a signature neck breaker. Alexa was able to kick out of that one. Alexa Bliss had a plan here right now. Oh man, knee straight to the gut. Now Alexa Bliss just toying with Sasha Banks now. I think it's safe to say Sasha Banks needs to tag in the almost fully healed Bayley. She has seen the least amount of action in this tag team match. Neck breaker by Alexa Bliss. And again, this is where it's most dangerous. I don't think that Sasha Banks supposed to be near Mickie James' side of the corner. And DDT by Alexa Bliss. This could possibly, and Bayley once again able to break up the pin. Almost, oh man, now Mickie James is going after Bayley, and a forearm by James to Bayley. Looked like Bayley's gonna be the last time she saw to break up another pin from Alexa Bliss. Mickie James has Alexa Bliss's back. That is for certain. Did Alexa Bliss feel the same way about Mickie James, or is she just using her? That is the story. But right now, Sasha Banks has Bliss, but Bliss is able to counter out of that submission hold. Quick thinking by Bliss. She's very flexible. She has a gymnastics background too, so it's obvious she's gonna get out of there. Right now, this tag team match is something else, guys. Both teams try to give it their all. I don't know what Sasha Banks is going for. Require Bayley to get off of that turnbuckle. Like she's trying to go for something. I guess she's changed her mind. Go a little safer route inside the ring. The going on the top rope is very much high risk, as we always say here. Now she tags in Bayley. Now it's Bayley's turn to get some of the action. Bayley and Bliss has a lot of history together back in their days of NXT and on Monday Night Raw, but now all three of these men, I should say, three of these women, all see themselves right now on the Smackdown Live roster side of things. And now Alexa Bliss throwing Bayley's head straight into Mickie James's boot. And now Mickie James is back as the legal person in this tag team match. And Bayley is feeling fired up right now. Oh. Monkey flip by Mickie James. Now Bayley attacking Mickie James from behind by throwing her into that turnbuckle and a big clothesline from the back. Like she was going for something. Oh man, what a freaking kick to the face by Mickie James. That roundhouse kick, guys, that is something. And now a Hurricane Rana by Mickie James. Bayley really needs to get the tag in to Sasha Banks now. Look at her Hurricane Rana of her own to counter that. Bayley is back on her feet. And now here comes the hugger. Bayley spear into the turnbuckle. Look like we're going to see it one more time. Round and round, away we go. Elbow. Patented elbow by Bayley. Looked like she was going for the double knees. Mickie James able to reverse. Snake eye onto the turnbuckle. Bayley's back up on her feet. What's she's probably doing now? Mickie James able to get out of that turnbuckle. Smart move by James. I mean, again, the turnbuckle corner spots has been seen in the most dangerous spots here inside of a wrestling ring. And now Bayley and Sasha teamed up again. Double elbow in stereo, and now it's Sasha Banks. Oh no! Mickie James able to tag Alexa Bliss. I mean, this is what happens when you try to pull each other, but Sasha Banks is having none of that against Bliss right now. Oh man, a big clothesline by Alexa Bliss. Now it's all Alexa Bliss. 1, 2. Count of 2, and Sasha Banks is able to kick out. Oh man, double knees to the chest. And one more time for good measure. And the athleticism of Alexa Bliss is just purely amazing in my opinion. Right now, Alexa Bliss is currently just stopping on Sasha. And she can't get to her partner, wearing her down. By Alexa getting her into Mickie James' corner, but Sasha was able to reverse. Listen to this crowd. They are loving this tag team match as much as I am right now. All 4 of these women are doing their absolute best just to get the victory here. This is what tag team wrestling is all about. The showcase of the women's tag team division. These 2 are winning just for bragging rights. These 2 teams are literally killing each other for bragging rights. So imagine there was a title in play. Could you imagine the lengths they will go to? And Alexa Bliss with double knees again. That could have done it right there, but Bliss wants to end things a little bit differently with a DDT on spiking Sasha Banks' head. Cover 1, 2, but Bayley at the last second again able to break it up. Mickie James is having none of that now. Throwing Bayley to the outside. Bayley was able to hold on to the rope, and now Alexa Bliss going for another DDT, spiking her head. can barely help out her partner again. 2, Edge, but this time Sasha Banks able to kick out. I barely tried to help Sasha Banks on her own will. Was able to kick out of that. There is heart in Sasha Banks. She is not giving up. And right now, Bayley's dealing with Mickie James in the back. Mickie James has been taken out. Now Sasha Banks looking for that neck breaker. Shot do before, and Alexa Bliss counters again in a neck breaker on her own. Going for those knees again. Sasha ribs must be hurting. You would think that they are. And Sasha Banks is really working on Sasha Banks' back and stomach. Covered by Bliss. 1, 2, and no, wait. I'm confused. Did Mickie James accidentally fall and that allowed Sasha to get near the turnbuckle? This match still continued, guys. And I think Bliss is a little confused too. Like, it seemed like it was the end for Sasha Banks. And now Mickie James, should I say Alexa Bliss? You know, Sasha Banks is up. Alexa Bliss just realized that, oh my God, Sasha Banks just caught her. Powerbomb! This is it. But no, Alexa Bliss was near the ropes. This match is not over yet. Sasha Banks caught Alexa Bliss in midair with that devastating powerbomb. By God, if Alexa Bliss was not near those turnbuckles, it's safe to say that match would have been over. I mean, both women should be aware of the count right now. Count of 4. Count of 5. But these two women don't care. They're beating the hell out of each other. Count of 7. Guys, we're at the count of 8. These two women both have to get in the ring before it's over. 9. Count of 9. I think Alexa Bliss realized it. Did she get it at the last second? And wait a minute. Whoa, wait. Did she? Wait, the referee called for the bell. I guess Alexa Bliss got it at the last second. It looked like Alexa Bliss working on those ribs of Sasha Banks paid off in the end because Sasha Banks was not able to get into the ring by the 10 count. Alexa Bliss, if I get that replay, I'm pretty sure Alexa Bliss's arm was able to get in the ring at the last moment, which allowed her to be not counted out. I mean, I don't think that was Alexa Bliss's game plan, but her working, you see how many knees that Sasha Banks took to the ribs.
Here are your winners, Mickie James and Alexa Bliss.
I mean, what a tag team match, guys. These women gave their all in the ring. Alexa Bliss and Mickie James are victorious.
Rope 3 miles high, make a wrong move and you won't survive. Got 5 jobs just to get by. Gotta play the game like it's do or die. Got NYC on my knuckles, the comeback kid know the hustle. Live my whole life in a struggle. Now you wanna talk Benz, I got a couple. Like a star, you will need to shine. In the dark, you can be the light. Let your heart keep burning bright.
The biggest event of the year, guys. A night where Raw, Smackdown, and 205 Live compete under the same roof. This is SummerSlam. And it's going to be the biggest event of the year, guys. And while the Smackdown Live side of things currently don't have a match lineup, Raw and 205 Live have been building towards their pay-per-view SummerSlam. On the Raw side of things, you have Baron Corbin taking on Braun Strowman in a Clash of the Titans match at SummerSlam. That match is going to be huge on Monday Night Raw side of things. And also, on the Monday Night Raw side of things, the Raw Tag Team Championship will be on the line as the Bar and Breezango looks to end their rivalry inside of a steel cage for the Raw Tag Team title. Which team's gonna be walking out as the Raw Tag Team champions at SummerSlam? We'll find out. And also on the Raw side of things, Becky Lynch finally gets an opportunity at the Raw Women's Championship. Can she finally win the big one when she goes one-on-one against the current Raw Women's Champion, Alicia Fox, for the Raw Women's Champion? You see in the background, Tamina, pretty much the wild card, deciding whether or not Becky Lynch walks out as the Raw Women's Champion. And also, guys, at SummerSlam, what a match is going to be for United States title, a triple threat match. John Cena defends his title against Sami Zayn and Bray Wyatt. But after this past week on Monday Night Raw, AJ Styles might be involved in that somehow, in some way. Also at SummerSlam, guys, on 205 Live, Noam Dar defends against that man. That's right, you are not misseeing that. Rey Mysterio is returned, and he is exclusively part of 205 Live, and his first match back would be for the Cruiserweight Championship. He takes on the reigning champion, Noam Dar. This match is going to be huge for Rey Mysterio's first night back in WWE. And then the main event of SummerSlam, guys. The Beast Brock Lesnar defends his Universal Championship against the #1 contender, the Architect, the Kingslayer, possibly the Beast Slayer, at SummerSlam. Seth Rollins, Brock Lesnar for the Universal Championship at SummerSlam. Again, guys, SmackDown Live is on the road to SummerSlam as well, but tonight they're wrapping things up with their own stories here at Battleground. And speaking of one of those stories, Shinsuke Nakamura looks to head into Battleground, or I should say into SummerSlam, as the Intercontinental Champion, as later on tonight he has the opportunity to win the title when he faces the Intercontinental Champion, The Miz, later on tonight at Battleground. But right now, guys, we're continuing on with the SmackDown Live exclusive pay-per-view, Battleground, with this very interesting matchup.
Making his way to the ring from Queens, New York, weighing in at 223 pounds, Kurt Hawkins.
Now, you'll probably ask yourselves two things. First, how is Kurt Hawkins still on pay-per-view? And second, how is Kurt Hawkins still on pay-per-view? Well, to answer your question, a couple weeks ago, when Finn Balor won the Mr. Money in the Bank briefcase at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view, Kurt Hawkins has since been assessed with trying to get that briefcase off of Finn Balor. He doesn't realize that the Money in the Bank briefcase is not a championship. Finn Balor earned that briefcase by competing in a ladder match for said briefcase, but it seems like it hasn't gotten to Kurt Hawkins' thick skull. And for weeks now, it's pretty much been cat and mouse with that Money in the Bank briefcase. Kurt Hawkins trying to steal Finn Balor's briefcase. It's been ridiculous, the antics that Kurt Hawkins has been up to. You should see. If you ever had the chance, go on demand on my channel for SmackDown Live episodes. Kurt Hawkins been trying to steal that
And
briefcase.
his opponent, from Bright, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 190 pounds, he is Mr. Money in the Bank, Finn Balor.
And this past week on SmackDown Live, it was clearly obvious that General Manager Shane McMahon had enough of Kurt Hawkins' antics. So he said, you know what, Kurt? Guess what? You know, it probably wasn't your intention. You're back on pay-per-view. Yet again, you will be facing Finn Balor, the Mr. Money in the Bank contract holder himself, one-on-one. So there'll be no more running, no more trying to steal. You have to be facing the leader of Balor Club and Mr. Money in the Bank head-on and one-on-one action here tonight. Which brings us to right now, Finn Balor taking on Kurt Hawkins. Oh wait, Kurt Hawkins, you really want to handshake Finn? Don't believe that. Told you not to believe it, Finn. Come on. I know, Finn. Just hold on. Just wait till the bell rings. You finally get your hands on Kurt Hawkins right about now. Go get him, Finn. There you go. There, look, Kurt Hawkins is actually trying to fight back. I mean, the crowd is behind the Money in the Bank contract holder, Finn Balor. You guys unaware what the Money in the Bank contract is? Well, it's basically a contract where anytime within the next year, Finn Balor can cash in that contract for a WWE Championship opportunity at any time, anywhere. But right now, his focus is on this man, the guy he's been dealing with in the past 5 weeks now, Kurt Hawkins. He wants nothing more than to punish Kurt Hawkins right now. And that is what he's doing right now. I mean, Finn, I've been feeling, you've been trying to steal your briefcase for weeks. Every time you try to steal it backstage, every try to steal it in the ring. Like, for God's sakes, man, this guy doesn't realize you're not the Money in the Bank contract holder. And I don't think Kurt Hawkins realized that. Speaking of which, when the last time Kurt Hawkins actually won a match? I'm trying to remember that myself. He hasn't really won a match here on SmackDown Live either, so Kurt Hawkins, you have a lot to prove here tonight, man. Covered by Kurt. One. Look like he's about to get his first win. I was about to say pay-per-view win, but dare I say first win here on SmackDown Live. Against, could you imagine Kurt Hawkins beating Finn Balor here tonight? That would be something. Of all places, the final pay-per-view before SummerSlam. That would boost Kurt Hawkins' ego ridiculously high. But Finn Balor's having none of that with that beautiful snap DDT. But Kurt Hawkins was right next to the rope. I mean, Kurt Hawkins, you wanted the Money in the Bank briefcase. Now you have it up close and personal as Finn Balor is currently wailing on the master of the facts. Hawkins felt that punch, but now Finn Balor is calling up Kurt Hawkins. What is Finn Balor going to be doing? Dangerous stuff. Oh, man. Kurt Hawkins moved out the way. I think Finn Balor might have hurt his back. That's an understatement. That's like the third time I said that here, but regardless, that was an understatement. Finn Balor's up right now. Shows like the endurance that this man had. I probably would not have gotten up for a couple minutes. Kurt Hawkins getting back in the ring. He was none of Finn Balor. Oh man, looked like Kurt Hawkins was trying to go for a splash, but Finn Balor was having none of that. Double knees. Straight to the chest of Kurt Hawkins. And now the real question is, can Kurt Hawkins even come back from this? Highly doubt it. I mean, you're facing current Money in the Bank contract holder, Finn Balor. Kurt Hawkins trying to desperately go for a pin. One. Not even a count of one. Finn Balor kicks out. And you hear the crowd themselves. They don't want to see Kurt Hawkins win. Like how they want to see Jinder Mahal win earlier tonight and retain the WWE title. But sadly, that happened. And yes, you heard me correctly. WWE Championship match. You guys are just now tuning in. Actually happened at the beginning of the show. So if you missed it, I advise you missed that epic clash for the WWE Championship. Finn Balor, kick up. And Kurt Hawkins missed that one big time. And now Finn Balor is going to have no problem dealing with Hawkins, but Hawkins is coming back. Oh man, flatliner by Hawkins. What is Hawkins going towards here? A big elbow drop by Kurt Hawkins. Guys, what is happening? Kurt Hawkins face planting Finn Balor. Cover. 1, 2, 3. Did I just say 3? Whoa, wait. What am I looking at right now? What? Kurt Hawkins just beat the Money in the Bank contract holder. Finn Balor. What am I looking at? What is happening at this pay-per-view? What is happening? First things first. We had the WWE Championship match at the beginning of the show, and now Kurt Hawkins just pinned the Money in the Bank contract holder. I mean, guys. What? Miracles do happen on the road to SummerSlam. I can definitely tell you that, but whoever placed the bet here tonight that Kurt Hawkins was not going to win this match, I think you lost all your money. Hope you didn't bet your house, because you just lost it. Not that I bet in my house or anything. That would be ridiculous. Guys.
Here is your winner, Kurt Hawkins.
What did we just witness? What the hell did I just witness? Kurt Hawkins finally now he picked up a win. First time just being on SmackDown Live. He picked up a win at the pay-per-view Battleground. And not only that, he just picked up a win against the Money in the Bank contract holder Finn Balor. Miracles happen here tonight at Battleground. But guys, I want to give a special shout out to Cryptic Calling for their song, Broken Promises, the official theme song for the Battleground pay-per-view. It's off their album Last Word. You get the song right now on iTunes and Spotify. And now we're going to switch gears to our second championship match here tonight at Battleground. I'm still in awe. Carl just beat Finn Balor. What is the world coming to? We're switching gears now to the Smackdown Tag Team Championship. And right now, the Usos look to recapture their tag team titles once again. Usos competed in a Smackdown Tag Team Championship tournament where they fought the likes of the Revival and the New Day to get to the finals. And winning the finals, they earned themselves a shot at the Elite, Benjamin and Gable, for the Smackdown Tag Team title. They're obviously familiar with Benjamin and Gable, and these two teams have been feuding for those said titles for months now. So the general manager of SmackDown Live, Shane McMahon, had decided, you know what? It's time to end things here at Battleground. This is the place where the battle lines are drawn. This match is going to be 2 out of 3 falls for the SmackDown Tag Team titles, where you have to win not only once, but twice to walk out as the SmackDown Tag Team Champions. And will it be the reigning champions, the Elite? Benjamin and Gable are ready for this, guys. They possibly have the most stamina heading to this match, considering they haven't had to compete on SmackDown Live for weeks. Considering the tournament was happening this past week on SmackDown Live, Chad Gable lost to one of the Usos. I'm not going to even attempt to say which one because they obviously all look the same. And because they picked the stipulation, the Usos picked the 2 out of 3 fall stipulation, as the general manager Shane McMahon agreed to that stipulation. This match is going to be something else, guys. 2 out of 3 falls for the SmackDown Tag Team titles. Can Benjamin and Gable retain them titles and be known as to why the world should be calling themselves the Elite? Or will the Usos recapture the SmackDown Tag Team titles here tonight, where anything is possible at Battleground? As you just saw previously again, I am not making this up, guys. You think I'll be lying to you if I said Carl Hawkins just beat Finn Balor earlier on tonight. I am not lying to you. I swear.
At a combined weight of 479 pounds, Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso. The Usos. And their opponents, at a combined weight of 450 pounds, they are the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin.
Again, guys, this is 2 out of 3 falls for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship. And the only way you can win this match, you got to get at least 2 decisions on your side to walk out the SmackDown Tag Team Champion. I'm going to assume this is Jimmy Uso. I could be completely wrong, but we're going to say this is Jimmy, and the one on the shirt is Jay. You know, probably for the past couple weeks I've been saying the other way around. Regardless, right now Chad Gable starting off the matchup with Jimmy Usos. Again, 2 out of 3 falls. Whoever can pick up the win first will be walking out as SmackDown Tag Team Champion. You got to pick up not only 1 win, but 2 wins to walk out as the champions. It's currently held by the Elite. I mean, the Usos went through a tournament to get back their opportunity at the titles. I don't think they're going to be wasting this opportunity. At least not again. And now Jimmy Uso is dragging the dead body of Chad Gable right now after that big behind German suplex. And now here comes Jay. I hope that is Jay. I can't really, can anyone of you guys tell him which one is which? I currently couldn't tell you. I'd like to know one of them wear a shirt. I want to figure out which one is the right name. Right now, Jey Uso in control of that snake eye. To Chad Gable. I mean, it's crucial to get the first decision in this 2 out of 3 falls match. You can already be ahead of the curve in your journey to gain that second decision and walking out as SmackDown Tag Team Champion. Right now, Jey Uso's all over Chad Gable right now. I mean, smart move by Jey Uso, and now a Samoan drop. You see the crowd behind the Usos. They want to see them as the SmackDown Tag Team Champions once again. Listen to this crowd. They are fired up. This is a pay-per-view type crowd here tonight at the Battleground pay-per-view. The night where we saw Jinder Mahal retain his WWE Championship to kick things off at Battleground. Kurt Hawk is just shocking the world. I mean, the Usos are all over Chad Gable right now. Chad Gable has gotten little to no offense in, like, by God. This is insane. Chad Gable, you had to hopefully get near the ropes. And no, Chad Gable actually just tapped out. Guys, that was the first decision. And now we're on to the second one. And now Chad Gable's finally coming back. Guys, the Elite are just one pinfall or submission count out or disqualification away from losing their SmackDown Tag Team titles. I mean, Chad Gable really didn't get any offensive, which I'm shocked because Chad Gable's like an all-around athlete. He might have got hurt early on, but... Oh, man, what a chop by freaking Jimmy Uso. Oh, no, Jay. This is Jay. I could be wrong, but I swear that's Jay. I want to say that's Jay. Right now at the count of 4, could we be seeing a similar situation from earlier tonight in the other tag team match where one of the teams can count out? But this one is crucial because if they can count out, the decision still goes to them, and they can walk out SmackDown Tag Team Champions, the Usos. Could Uso be trying to get that victory like that? No. They want to end things in the ring, I guess. Chad Gable, you had to get a count. There you go. Here comes Shelton Benjamin. And now Jey Uso now taking out Benjamin. I mean, the Usos are all over Benjamin Gable. I don't think anybody expected the way this match to go right now. Now, Jey Uso. Here comes Jimmy Uso with the big splash. This could be it right here. 1, 2. Michelle Benjamin kicks out the count of 2. I don't know, guys. This is just me, or at least like the Elite. The so-called Elite isn't really clicking very well right now. Maybe it's just me. I don't know what happened to them because they are not on the same page. The Usos are all over the Elite. And now Jimmy Uso re-tagging in Jay. And now Jey Uso's throwing Shelton Benjamin. Oh man, you just saw Shelton Benjamin just hit his head on that steel steps right there. That could be a deciding factor right now because Shelton Benjamin looks like he's out of it. Count of 2. Right now it's Jey Uso all over Shelton Benjamin. Now Shelton Benjamin like he's fighting back. He's going for that knee. Now a couple punches straight to the face. Oh man, Jey Uso's going for that super kick and Shelton Benjamin missed that drop kick as well. Oh man, did you hear that dud? Shelton Benjamin just hit his arm on that barricade. Suplex to the outside. Guys, we are out the count of 8. One of these two, both of them had to get in. Count of 9, guys. And the Usos, guys, what did we just see? What did we just see? And wait, yes, the Usos. Unbelievable.
Tag team and Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso. The Usos.
Miracles are happening at Battleground. The Usos have reclaimed their Smackdown Tag Team title. They're on top of the division. Congratulations to the Usos. I was not expecting how this 2 out of 3 fall, the way I expected 2 out of 3 falls match to happen. It's not how I expected it. I mean, guys, the Elite, they were off their game tonight, and it really shows. Shelton Benjamin looks pissed. Chad Gables looks frustrated. Like, what happened? Shelton Benjamin, like, is he arguing with Chad Gable right now? Wait, what's going on? Shelton Benjamin's leaving Chad Gable, guys. This possibly the end of the Elite after that loss. Well, you heard it from our WWE champion guy, Jinder Mahal, is supposed to be holding a celebration as he will be considered the greatest WWE champion of all time. But can you really argue with him? He's being all comers. But right now, guys, we're focusing on a different match here at Battleground. Because coming up next, the 3-month rivalry between Akira and Samoa Joe comes to an epic conclusion as these two will square off in a last man standing match. The only way you can win this match is you can incapacitate your opponent where he cannot get up to the count of 10.
Target locked. Target locked.
What does he mean someone else has to suffer? What is he talking about? Oh, Joe, the entrance ramp is that way, man. I don't know where you're going, but that's kind of weird. And whoa, what? You can't just throw a fan out here like that. And oh, wait a minute. Here he is. Akira Towaza is here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Target
10.
locked.
We have officially entered the battleground for this last man standing match between these vicious.
Making his way to the ring from Huntington Beach, California, weighing in at 282 pounds, Samoa Joe!
There's a big fight field here in Hartford, Connecticut, as the last battleground between Samoa Joe and Akira Towaza will be taking place right now, as this is the last man standing. Who will be walking out victorious in this match? Who knows? I mean, these two been waging war ever since the beginning. During the WWE Championship tournament, they had that instant classic. During Backlash, they had another instant classic. Both times where Samoa Joe has won. Then Money in the Bank where the upset happened, where it became a draw. And here he comes. Here comes the man who can finally settle the score with Samoa Joe. Here's the battle cry, you hear it.
From Kobe, Japan, weighing in at 156 pounds, Akira Towaza!
I mean, you hear the crowd, guy. I can barely hear JoJo because of how loud these crowd is screaming for Akira Towaza, the Strawberry Child. I mean, they're up behind Akira Towaza. I'm rooting for Akira Towaza for this one. Last man standing. Who will be the one standing after this brutal match that's about to happen? Match even started. I know this match is going to be brutal, guys. Referee, once you ring that bell, it's going to be something. And here we go. Already, Akira Towaza. Oh, man. Samoa Joe with a freak. Guys, this is going to be probably the most vicious matches I'm ever going to witness. I don't ever even have to call. These two are just going to beat the hell out of each other. Towaza, are you getting hurt by the knees? Again, Samoa Joe, he is a smart person. He knows Towaza works best on his feet. Can't use those super kicks that he's been using. Again, Joe, these two know each other so well. Reversal after reversal. They've been feuding for almost 3 months now. But it finally comes to an end. Akira Towaza feeling a little dizzy. I'm Akira Towaza. You have to just stay on Joe. Wear him out. You have the speed advantage. You might have more endurance. I mean, you might have way more endurance than Samoa Joe. That could be your best advantage right now. If I go all night long, we know Samoa Joe, despite his size, he can move just like a cruiserweight, just like Akira Towaza. Look at him trading blow throw. These two men just want to beat the living hell out of each other. And oh man, just a vicious elbow to the head of Akira Towaza. Samoa Joe is not holding anything back in this last man standing match. And why should he? Again, it's whoever wins this match, guys, has to be the person who can be up for the 10 count while his other opponent incapacitated. He cannot even meet the 10 count requirement. The real question, can Akira Towaza even get Samoa Joe to his ground long enough to be counted 10? Because I think Samoa Joe is already working towards that. And referee's already starting the initial count. We're at 2 right now. 3, 4, 5, 6. Got to count of 6, guys. 7. I mean, we could just call it home right now. 8. Garrett was out. He saw some life on him. Samoa Joe saw that one. He saw there was still life in Akira Towaza. Oh my God! What a freaking Death Valley driver. Oh, and Akira with the senton. You hear the battle cry from Akira Towaza. He is going straight after Joe now. What a super kick straight to the face. Referee's starting to count on Joe now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can miracles happen tonight? Can Akira Towaza beat Samoa Joe? 8, and now Samoa Joe's on his feet at the count of 8. Akira's out going for that spinning kick, but Samoa Joe caught him. Count on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can Akira Towaza come back in this match? And he does at the count of 6. So less than the first time at the count of 8. Samoa Joe's gonna be feeling frustrated. Samoa Joe's doing something for Akira. And now Shining Wizard knocking out Joe. 2, 3, 4, 5. We're at the count of 5, guys. Samoa Joe's yet to move. Could this be it right now? And count of 7, Samoa Joe gets up. Don't forget to stop the count now. Amazingly enough, guys, I want to point out there's been no weapons used in this match. It's just a pure blooded fight between these two men. They want to see who can outwork who in terms of stamina. That's literally the name of the game in this last man standing match. It's all about the stamina in this match. Who can outlast who the longest? We're at the count of 5 right now by the referee. Count of 7. Is Joe gonna get up? Yes, he does. Akira with the Hurricane Rana. Joe might be seeing stars right now. Count of 2. Count of 3. Joe is yet to move, guys. Count of 7. Joe is back up on his feet. He's trying to go for that Death Valley driver again. Akira saw that one coming. Oh man, Joe, he is hurt. He is trying to, his arm, I think his arm might be dislocated. He's feeling it. He's feeling his arm. Now Akira's using that to his advantage. Guys, Samoa Joe, his arm, look at his arm. Is he holding the rope? I can't even tell from this angle. Guys, his arm. His arm, my arm. 6, there's no way Joe's getting up. His arm looks like it's dislocated. Can he pop it back in? Yeah, Samoa Joe, his arm, looks like he's holding that arm. He is really holding on to that arm. It is dislocated right now. I think Akira Towaza dislocated Samoa Joe's arm. Can he even continue? I don't think I get to continue. Yeah, Samoa Joe's arm is dislocated. That is confirmed. I couldn't see with my eyes before, but Samoa Joe's arm is dislocated. Count Counter, ref. Is over. Are you serious right now? With dislocated arm, with one arm, Joe is fighting. He is fighting the good fight. How is Joe doing this? But no. No, he's not. Akira Towaza denied Joe any chance of any comeback. Now, this is the story here, guys. Samoa Joe's arm is dislocated. We have to count to 6 by the ref. And Joe's back up. I don't think his arm's coming back. One again, and Akira Towaza. Smart move by, you have to give it to Akira Towaza. He has found a game plan in this match. Just keep Samoa Joe down. Eventually, someone's going to give his dislocated arm. Or just not getting up the count of 10. Will referee stop this match even if his arm is completely broken off? Count of 7 by the referee.
8.
Here's out like trying to do the same thing. Oh, slapping Samoa Joe's arm. 2. There is Samoa Joe. It's okay. You got hurt. You're legit hurt, man. You have a broken arm right now. This match is not worth continuing. 7. 8. Akira Towaza feels Samoa Joe his desire to win. He is up and wow, using his legs to his advantage now instead of his arm. And now Joe using that injured arm. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but I think this Samoa Joe popped back his arm. I think he did because he's using it. How the hell did Samoa Joe do that? I think Towaza is as shocked as I am right now. And oh man, just slamming Samoa Joe's face first into the hardest part of the ring. Joe is now fight. Yeah, he definitely popped that arm back in. I don't know how the hell Samoa Joe did it, but he did it. I don't know how the hell he did that. Now we're on the other side of this ring, guys. These two have been giving each other hell, and now Samoa Joe returning the favor. Just slapping Akira Towaza. Because think about this last man standing match. They didn't use any weapons. This is just pure who can beat the hell out of each other first. I like this matchup. Something different. And to be honest with you guys, I don't think none of these men need even weapons to get the job done. Maybe that's what they're trying to prove. 7. At the count of 7. Akira Towaza is not moving. Akira Towaza is up. Samoa Joe is furious right now. I mean, even though Samoa Joe popped open his arm. Oh man, what a back. Now guys. I know they're not going to show a replay yet, but that was almost Akira Towaza's neck landing face. I mean, neck first into the ring. I don't think Akira Towaza's getting up. This is literally a who can beat the hell out of who now type of deal. And now Samoa Joe just throwing Akira Towaza halfway across the ring. Akira Towaza must be out of it at this point. Yeah, there's no way I don't think I can even get up from that. Count of 4. Count of 5 by the ref. I think we could go home with this one, guys. Count of 8. Akira Towaza is back up. The will of this man is freaking amazing. You can hear from the crowd, Hurricane Rana. You hear the battle cry of Akira slapping, kicking, and out of close. Here comes Towaza. Oh, the super kick straight to the face. Samoa Joe is seeing stars right now. Because I would be seeing stars if I got kicked in the face like that from Akira Towaza. That was Samoa Joe was afraid of. His deadly kick. We tried working on that from the very beginning.
7.
Count of 7.
8.
Count of 8. Okay, he's going for a kick to straight face again, but now Samoa Joe, Uranagi. That is it. Akira Towaza. I don't know if he's breathing from that magnitude of that Uranagi by Samoa Joe. 6. Akira's out. It's okay. Live to fight another day. You're gonna get hurt. He got him at the count of 9. Samoa Joe is pissed. Samoa Joe is pissed. He is calling him up right now. Get your ass up, son, is what Samoa Joe's calling him for. Samoa Joe's going for something. Akira Towaza's fighting back. And now Joe, listen to this crowd. They're rooting for Akira. Oh, God, it's going to be dangerous. Oh, my God. Samoa Joe just threw it. That was neck first. He landed right on his neck. Can someone help out Akira? Guys, Akira Towaza out. I don't think he hasn't moved his head. He can't move his head. Guys. Guys, he fell on his neck. It's over. Ring the bell. Can somebody get the goddamn medics out here? Samoa Joe. My God. I mean, both of these men came out with a mission to beat the living hell out of each other. And guys, the footage will tell you right here. Akira Towaza. I mean, thank God we didn't even show it, because that was something. I don't even want to see that again. I never want to see that again. He landed neck first into that ring mat, that back suplex, and Akira Towaza was not moving after that. It was over. It was over. You can count to 50. Guys, this was their battleground. And when the dust settles, the assassin Samoa Joe's victorious. Give it to Akira Towaza. And guys, get the medics out here. That was brutal. This was a brutal fight. But at the end of the day, the Samoan submission machine is finally rid of Akira Towaza. Now, before I get to Shane's announcement, guys, well, wait. What a stare-off this is. Daniel Bryan, Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe's coming back from his brutal match against Akira, and looks the first one to greet him is Daniel Bryan. Wow. I don't even know what to say right there. That is... Could you imagine? Could you even imagine? But guys, you heard from Shea McMahon. The NXT superstars will be coming to Raw SmackDown 205 Live after SummerSlam. But during the SummerSlam kickoff show, you can find which superstar will be going where. But coming up next, guys, we're transitioning from that brutal last man standing match to women's action as Asuka defends her SmackDown Women's Championship against the only woman to have beaten her thus far on SmackDown Live, the Queen, Charlotte Flair. Can Charlotte Flair stop Asuka's unstoppable title reign? And can Asuka finally beat the one superstar that's beating her thus far on SmackDown Live? That's what it's all about, guys, the SmackDown Women's title. And there is the prize. Sasha, who wants the title, Charlotte, who also wants the title, and Asuka looks to its armbar. Charlotte, you better be paying attention here. Sasha tapped. Asuka has retained her SmackDown. Charlotte cannot believe it. Who is going to stop the Empress of Tomorrow?
untold. The river runs through and rises in the night from me and you. And the tears in our eyes will tear the traces of time until we meet in peace and the light will shine. After the rain falls down and you have taken all you can till you turn around. Oh Lord, you have taken, you have done, you have broken, you have won, you have given, you have gained, you have lost but you remain, and there's nothing left to do, and there's nothing more to say, so I'll walk next to you, and together face the day, and the seasons they come, the stillness of change, the fear and the joy, the beauty and pain, and as the days grow long, life plays a new song that carries you back to where you belong. Oh Lord, you have taken, you have done, you have broken, you have won, you have given, you have gained, you have lost but you remain, and there's nothing left to do, and there's nothing more to say, so I'll walk next to you, and together face the day.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Smackdown Women's Championship.
Can the Queen take back her crown? That is the question that we're about to find out right now as the Smackdown Women's Championship is on the line in this huge matchup between Charlotte Flair and Asuka. Charlotte has proven that she's beaten and can beat the Empress of Tomorrow before, because even though it was the help of Sasha Banks, a win is a win, and Charlotte Flair is the only person here on SmackDown Live thus far to have beaten the Empress of Tomorrow. Now since then, Asuka has won the SmackDown Women's Championship, and you saw during the promo package that in the triple threat match between Sasha, Charlotte, and Asuka during Money in the Bank, Sasha the one who took the submission from Asuka. Charlotte Flair was not beaten, which led to the general manager, Shane McMahon, allowing this matchup to take place at Battleground. It was one of the first matches announced for the Battleground pay-per-view because everybody is intrigued to see what will happen when these two go at it again, this time for the SmackDown Women's Championship. And here comes your reigning SmackDown Women's Champion, the Empress of Tomorrow, the unstoppable Asuka. And here she is in a very interesting year, inspired by Venom, a movie that came out this past year. I haven't yet to see it myself, but Asuka is looking amazing in that. I love that mask. Look at that crazy mask that Asuka's wearing with Venom. Almost looks like tongues coming out. Asuka, again, with her uniqueness, always coming out in very interesting attire, and it always tells a story. And it seems like for Asuka with this Venom attire is that she is going to be having a different side of her here tonight. A side that can be enough to possibly stop the Queen, Charlotte Flair, and retain her title, because she's going to have to do that because thus far here on SmackDown Live, Charlotte Flair is the only person that Asuka has yet to trumble here on SmackDown Live. She has bulldozed through every single solitary woman on SmackDown Live. And now she's SmackDown Women's Champion, but there's one Asuka on her way against someone who she has yet to beat. And this time she must prove it by defending her SmackDown Women's title against the Queen, Charlotte Flair.
Introducing the challenger from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair. Introducing the champion from Osaka, Japan, the SmackDown Women's Champion, Asuka.
It is all about the SmackDown Women's title. The last time these two accounted for a championship, Sasha Banks was then involved, and she was involved in that decision, which allowed Charlotte Flair to make the argument that she was not beaten. So it's going to be decided here at this Battleground who will be coming out victorious, who will be walking out as the SmackDown Women's Champion, Asuka or Charlotte. This match is happening right now. Let's see who is the better woman here on SmackDown Live. And right now, Asuka is in control of the opening of this matchup. But before we go any further, guys, I want to give a medical update on Akira Towaza. You saw in that brutal last man standing match between him and Samoa Joe. Akira Towaza took a nasty, basically dropped right on his neck with that back suplex by Samoa Joe. Whether that was intentional or not, I have no idea. Akira Towaza was taken to a local medical facility here in Connecticut, and we'll get more updates possibly soon. Probably not tonight, but hopefully by SmackDown Live we have a medical update on Akira Towaza. But right now, Charlotte Flair doing the smart thing, getting out of the ring. She wants none of Asuka at the moment, but Asuka going right after. Like that was the advantage for Charlotte Flair, and Asuka reversing Charlotte Flair's attack. If I was Charlotte, I would get Asuka in the ring again. Where we've seen numerous times on this pay-per-view thus far, count out victory has been a common theme here. Taking the easy way out. But for Charlotte's case, she has to get Asuka back in this ring. Otherwise, she is not walking out as a SmackDown Women's Champion. That is a guarantee, for sure. And double knees straight to the back to Charlotte Flair and an ankle lock. Again, Asuka's going, oh, and she has that ankle lock locked in for sure. Charlotte, where is she going? Where is Charlotte going? Is she going to tap right here? And maybe not. And kicking Asuka straight in her face. Oh, man, Charlotte she's limping. That ankle lock definitely did a move on, especially early in this matchup, which is not good for Charlotte Flair. She needs those legs to apply that figure 8 hold and apply enough pressure for Charlotte. She needs to lock in that figure 8. So if I was Charlotte Flair, I'll make sure that my knees are all right now. Charlotte Flair doing the smart thing, making sure Asuka is staying on the ground. She is controlling her right now. I mean, smart move there by Charlotte. And going for the cover, first cover of the matchup. One. And a kick out by the SmackDown Women's Champion. Again, champion's advantage here in this matchup. The only way Charlotte can walk out as SmackDown Women's Champion unless she wins via pinfall or submission. Asuka, on the other hand, has multiple options to make sure she walks out as a champion. But it's pretty safe to say that Asuka wants to do the right thing and win either by pinfall or submission. Oh man, Charlotte. What is she going for? Neckbreaker! Throwing Asuka's leg on that second row, using that rope to hold her in place for that amazing neckbreaker. This is why she's the queen. One! And a kick out again, the count of 1 by Asuka. Again, it's going to take a lot more to keep down the Empress Samoa. You have to remember, guys, even though we always say Charlotte Flair is the only person to beat Asuka on SmackDown Live, you keep forgetting how she won. It was with the help of Sasha Banks. And right now is a proving ground really for Charlotte. If she can beat Asuka by herself and this time beat her and win the SmackDown Women's Championship. Charlotte Flair is right now being in control of this matchup. But can she stay in control? That is the real question. Oh man, those vicious elbows straight to the back of the head to the Empress of Tomorrow. Covered by Charlotte. And a kick out by Asuka. And again, you have to give it to Charlotte Flair. She's been making sure Asuka is staying on the ground. Continuing to apply this submission hold. I mean, choking out Asuka is possibly the best way of getting past her, because you don't want her to choke you out first. Charlotte Flair is doing that because she has long legs. You can definitely use that to her advantage right now. Charlotte Flair is making sure she cannot put in that Asuka lock. And again, just perfect, just continuing to apply pressure to Asuka. What a smart move by Charlotte Flair. This is a amazing game plan, but it looked like Asuka has finally had enough of that hold and finally got out of it. Oh, she blocked that chop. Asuka blocked that chop, and this is the Asuka that is dangerous. Hip attack. Covered by Asuka. 1, 2, and a kick out by Charlotte. This is why Charlotte wanted to keep Asuka on the ground for so long, because she knows once Asuka gets going, it is pretty much near impossible to stop her. A forearm by Charlotte, I should say. Oh man, Did you see how Asuka's holding her throat? She might be hurt right now. This is a dangerous Charlotte Flair that I had not seen in recent memories. Cover again by Charlotte. Referee. 1, 2, and a kick out. I thought we were about to see a new Smackdown Women's Champion right there, but no. Charlotte Flair was able to not. I was about to say the other way around, but Charlotte Flair was not able to put down Asuka at this moment. Oh man, a spear by Charlotte. It has to be over. Asuka's knocked out. But can Charlotte keep Asuka down? The answer is no right now. It looked like, wait, Asuka has the Asuka lock. This is it. She applied multiple times before. And Charlotte's already out of the Asuka lock. So it seems like Charlotte's plan has worked. Asuka not apply enough pressure now because, I mean, she's already exhausted out of her. Charlotte basically choking her to death this whole time. So smart game plan by Charlotte Flair earlier on in this match. It has greatly worked to her advantage. Oh my God, a kick straight to the face. Charlotte couldn't even get up from that. And here comes the Smackdown Women's Champion, the Empress of Tomorrow, and a kick straight to the face to Charlotte Flair. Now, oh man, look at this. Applied submission from Asuka because Charlotte Flair was so close to the ropes. The referee had this signal, hey, you just gotta get off of her, Asuka. Charlotte Flair has advantage right now, but can she capitalize on it? It looked like Charlotte Flair is going for a little bit of natural selection. This is it right here, guys. Could we be seeing a new Smackdown Women's Champion? All I do, Charlotte Flair, is go for the pin. This is it, guys. This is it. Cover. 1, 2, and Asuka kicks out the count of 2. This match is not over yet. Charlotte Flair cannot believe it. Unbelievable. Charlotte Flair thought she had this match in the bag. Now the Queen is going to look like she do all she can to make sure she does not get up anymore. Big clothesline by the Queen. But now Asuka kicking Charlotte straight into the face. Now Asuka is the one that is up. Oh man, Asuka going for that deadly kick. Charlotte Flair. And now Asuka has on the ground again with that angle lock submission. But now this is where Charlotte has nowhere to run. Or maybe she does. She got out of it. Charlotte looked like it was going for a scoop slam. And no, Asuka with the kicks. And one more time for good measure. Charlotte Flair's knocked out. 1, 2, and 3. Asuka retains her SmackDown Women's Championship. What a fight between both of these women. Asuka retains the SmackDown Women's Championship. At least on this night. Well, wait a minute. Charlotte Flair looks like she's saying congratulations. It seems like Charlotte Flair has respect for Asuka now. She earned it. She beat her all by herself. No third party involved. It was just a fight between two women, and on this night, the Empress Samoa was just a better woman.
Rope 3 miles high, make a wrong move and you won't survive. Got 5 jobs just to get by, gotta play the game like it's do or die. Got NYC on my knuckles, the comeback kid know the hustle. Live my whole life in a struggle, now you wanna talk Benz, I got a couple. Like a star, you were made to shine. Made to shine. In the dark, you could be the light. Like your heartbeat, burning bright. Up, you keep it inside.
Again, guys, we're on the road to SummerSlam, and it seems like the SmackDown Live side of things is going to be shaping up a little based on events that have been happening thus far here at the Battleground pay-per-view. First things first, guys, this week on SmackDown Live, the greatest champion of all time, Jinder Mahal, will be holding a celebration as the WWE Champion. I mean, he's beating everybody, so a celebration Jinder Mahal is in order. I'll definitely give him that much. But guys, for SummerSlam, we just saw Asuka retain her SmackDown Women's Championship. So now the question is, who is ready for Asuka? Asuka has bulldozed through every single woman here on SmackDown Live. Who will Asuka face? SummerSlam General Manager Shane McMahon will have an announcement this week on SmackDown Live. Listen to all these amazing songs. Check out later in the week for the official soundtrack of SummerSlam, guys. We're premiering live on my channel, so you can be the first person to check out the full album for SummerSlam, the biggest event of the year, guys. But now let's switch gears, guys, to this match, as the Intercontinental Championship is on the line, as The Miz, it looks to prove to Shinsuke Nakamura that he doesn't have the will and desire to do whatever it takes to win. Nakamura looks to finally win gold here on SmackDown Live, and his sight is focused on the Intercontinental Championship.
You could never find the words to say to make us all understand why you left that day. I hope it hurts to know what
This has to be it. 1, 2, 3. The Miz retains his Intercontinental title.
all the lies that we believed. So tell me why you failed to try. We never believed you would say goodbye. The day you left with no regrets, you left us alone here. The day we'll never forget.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Intercontinental Championship.
It is now time for the main event to cap things off on this epic night at Battleground. It is time for this man to have the opportunity to finally walk out of a pay-per-view as champion. And while it's not for the WWE title, it's for a title that he has respected for a very long time, the Intercontinental Championship. And on this night, here on the Battleground, Shinsuke Nakamura looks to walk out on the battlefield as your new Intercontinental Champion. He won a Fatal 4-Way match between Daniel Bryan, Dolph Ziggler, and Big Show to earn this opportunity. But The Miz feels as though Nakamura doesn't have the will and desire to do whatever it takes to win, hence why he's not the current WWE Champion at the moment. He failed twice at Backlash and Money in the Bank. But Nakamura looks to right those wrongs here tonight. And because the WWE Championship match started off the show, which was the main event, it is only fitting that the Intercontinental title will end things here tonight at Battleground. And what a way for Nakamura for 3 pay-per-views in a row, headlining the Battleground. I mean, this is the 3rd pay-per-view. It is the Battleground pay-per-view, but headlining 3 pay-per-views in a row. What a accomplishment for Nakamura. It seems like Shane Man really had confidence in this guy to win the big one. But currently standing in his way is this man, the A-lister, who thinks that he can't win the big one at all. Here comes the Intercontinental Champion, The Miz, along with his beautiful wife, Maurice. And sorry, guys, at least on this night, no autographs, please. That is obviously the shirt that Maurice is wearing. And Nakamura and Miz are wearing completely new attire for this special occasion. This is a big fight feel here tonight on this epic night on Battleground, which is the final pay-per-view stop before the biggest event of the year. And the real question is, will Miz be heading into SummerSlam as the Intercontinental Champion? Will it be Shinsuke Nakamura? We find out right now as the Intercontinental Championship, for the first time here on pay-per-view, will be main eventing. And what a way for these two to be the main event for the Intercontinental Championship. Shinsuke Nakamura and Miz. Both men pretty much respect the title very well. They respect the prestige that this title holds. And our main event of the evening for Battleground, we end things with that title, the Intercontinental Championship.
Introducing the challenger from Kyoto, Japan, weighing in at 220 pounds, Shinsuke Nakamura. Introducing the champion, residing in Hollywood, California, weighing in at 221 pounds, he is the Intercontinental Champion, The Miz.
As I said before, guys, we kicked off the show with the main event of Battleground, which was a WWE Championship match between Jinder Mahal and Bobby Roode, where Jinder Mahal was able to retain a title. It's only fitting that we end things with the second most prestigious title here on Smackdown Live, the Intercontinental Championship. Shinsuke Nakamura, The Miz, 101 for the Intercontinental Championship, and here we go. And Miz is already trying to go over punches, but you can't bring a knife to a gunfight, as Nakamura is the master of strikes. He is the master of strong style And Miz again is going to have to use his calculations correctly if he wants to knock off Nakamura. I mean, he does have his insurance policy currently at ringside, which is Maurice, which has been the benefactor of everything of Miz's accomplished as of late here on SmackDown Live, including winning the Intercontinental Championship. And now Miz currently in control. The opening parts of this matchup. Can Nakamura come back? Who knows? Again, Miz has been saying for weeks he doesn't have the will and desire to do whatever it takes to win, while we know Miz will do whatever it takes to win. He's been proven before, especially with his wife Maurice. Has no problem using her to his advantage to make sure he retains that Intercontinental Championship. And Nakamura with that Sunoku driver, huge one. Pretty sure if he hits that again, Miz could be seeing stars, and that could be it. Nakamura with the cover, one, and first pinfall for this matchup. Miz able to kick out count of one. Nakamura got to do a lot more damage. You want to make sure Miz stays down for at least 3 seconds. All it takes is 3 seconds. And here comes Miz with his specialty it kicks, which you know are just the yes kicks by Daniel Bryan. Miz treating Nakamura like he's just dirt on the ground to him. And obviously Nakamura is going to take offense to that single-legged drop kick by the King of Strong Style. And now Miz with his own version of the face planter. I mean, now Miz with the cover. One. And a kick out by Nakamura. So both men look like they're evenly matched right now in the opening bout of this Intercontinental Championship match. And now Miz. I mean, smart move by the Miz. Already working on the legs, because those are Nakamura's most prized arsenal, are those freaking legs. Hitting that King Sauce would be lights out for anyone. And now a snake eye to the Miz, and Maurice felt that one. I know you felt that one, Maurice. One, and a kick out by the Miz. Nakamura flipping Miz into the corner, and it looked like he's going back to a knee straight to the chest. And Miz saw that one coming. But now's not the time to be like taunting right now, Miz. If I was you, I would make sure Nakamura doesn't have any offense at all. At all, period. Instead of getting Nakamura offense like he's currently doing right now, it's going to be unstoppable. Literally impossible to get any type of advantage back from the King of Strong Style. Nakamura currently has Miz right where he wanted, and Maurice is very concerned right now. We could possibly see a new Intercontinental Champion. Again, Nakamura is so focused right now. And now Miz with that planting DDT to Nakamura. And now Miz is back in control of this matchup. Miz looks like he's trying to call up Shinsuke Nakamura. Already about to hit the skull crushing finale a little bit early. No, like he's going for that figure four, but Nakamura saw that one coming. Able to reverse out of it. I mean, these two haven't counted each other before. Nakamura looked like he was going for the inverse exploder, but Miz also saw that one coming. Again, these two know each other very well, because if you guys remember, these two fought each other during the Smackdown WWE Championship tournament when we were trying to crown the inaugural WWE Champion here on Smackdown Live. And Nakamura was the one who eliminated the Miz. But see how much things has changed since? Like literally, the Miz became Intercontinental Champion while Nakamura has yet to win a title here. It seems like more of this success. So it seems like losing in that WWE Championship tournament actually helped out the Miz in a very big way. Miz for Sunoku driver. This could be at 1, 2, and Nakamura kicks out at the count of 2. And the Miz realized this. It's gonna take a lot more to end things with the King of Strong Style on a single-legged drop kick again by Shinsuke Nakamura. And now it look like what the hell is Miz going for? And oh man, I haven't seen that in ages. Miz, I mean, despite his critics, he is a veteran in this ring. He's been doing this for over 13 years. So he knows exactly what we're doing. We know Nakamura been doing this for years too, but only been competing WWE for about only 2. So in terms of the advantage here, the Miz clearly has the advantage. Single leg Boston Crab. Let's try and get to the rope, but instead was able to get Nakamura off the hold anyway. Now Miz looked like he was trying to go for something for Shinsuke, but that didn't work in his favor at all. Miz, again, the best thing he can do right now is keep Nakamura on the ground in this Intercontinental Championship match. Now continue to work on those legs. One more time by the Miz. Cover. 1, 2, and Nakamura kicks out 2. Miz would have worked on those legs early on. Nakamura would be able to get on his feet. There's no way he can hit that King Salsa. Miz with that patented clothesline to the turnbuckle. Okay, might be going for it again. So Shinsuke is over and he hits it one more time. That could be lights out for Shinsuke Nakamura, and Miz realizes that. Covered by the Miz. Miz retains 1, 2, but Nakamura kicks out the count of 2, and the Miz cannot believe it. Miz going for his classic again, one more time with that face planter DDT. Clothesline to the back of the head. This could be a dangerous situation right now for Nakamura. And now the Miz going for that combination of a knee straight to the face and a neck breaker. This could be it. Miz looking for that skull-crushing finale. Miz about to hit skull-crushing finale, but look like can Nakamura get out of it? He does at the last second. And now Shinsuke Nakamura has Miz up. Senoku driver by Shinsuke Nakamura. This could be it right here. Cover, new champion. 1, 2, and what the hell? Maurice, she just hit the referee. Nakamura can't believe he can't touch her. But Maurice, Nakamura just got screwed. Nakamura literally just got doing that when Maurice is throwing out the referee. This is ridiculous right now. This is ridiculous. Whoa. What is this? Guys, I think I remember that sound. There's no way. Is it? He's back. Kevin Owens is here. We haven't seen Kevin Owens in like over a month. The last time we saw Kevin Owens, he failed to recapture the Intercontinental title from The Miz, and Miz is seeing a ghost right now. This could not be good for The Miz. He had to deal with Shinsuke Nakamura in this championship match, but here comes Kevin Owens. What a surprise appearance by KO. Guys, what is Kevin Owens doing here? I think I know what he's doing here. He wants his revenge on The Miz again. It was The Miz that screwed him out of his Intercontinental Championship. Thanks to the help of then Miz Taraj, now the B team, and his wife Maurice. And Nakamura is also confused by the situation right now. What is Kevin Owens doing here? And the referee is currently down. Right now at this moment, Kevin Owens is up in the ring, man. His focus is solely on The Miz. Again, Miz is nowhere to go. He is not in the best of shape right now. They just get Nakamura. at all. And whoa, what? What? Kevin Owens attacking Shinsuke Nakamura. Pop-up powerbomb. What the hell is going on right now? What the? Miz can't believe it. What the hell is this? Kevin Owens, which I thought he was going to focus his attention on the Miz, you know, the guy who took the Intercontinental title, but he just attacked Shinsuke. Why? What the hell is going on here? Kevin Owens is now walking away, but Shinsuke Nakamura is out cold. But it was why? Oh, Maurice throwing in the referee. Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me? Oh my! This is no, not this way, not this way. No. This Nakamura just got screwed. Nakamura just got screwed out of the Intercontinental. No, JoJo, no, F that. What? Are you JoJo? Are you blind? Let me show you the replay what we just witnessed. Kevin Owens made his return, and he just attacked Shinsuke Nakamura for no reason. Pop-up powerbomb. That was it for Nakamura. The Miz retained the Intercontinental title thanks to Kevin Owens of all people. What the hell is going on? That is just ridiculous. Nakamura has gotten screwed. Oh wait, Kevin Owens back in the ring. It looked like he refocused his attention back on the Miz. Looked like he was just after Nakamura, but the Miz as well. I think it's safe to say that he's just giving out his frustration to both men because the only thing he wants is one thing, and what the Miz currently has, his Intercontinental Championship. I mean, Kevin Owens sending a direct message to both of these men that he is back for one thing, and that is his Intercontinental Championship. KO.